Okay, here they are done. We're gonna make homemade Hot Pockets. I am gonna follow a recipe because this is one I've never done before. But I'm not gonna follow the whole recipe because he makes it too gourmet and so expensive. I don't want to make an expensive Hot Pocket when the kids like the way I make it normally. So we'll see. Cross your fingers. Hopefully it turns out good. First what I want to do is I want to make the sauce. He uses 6 ounces of tomato paste. He uses crushed rosemary. I believe he uses other seasonings. I'm not 100% sure. Pepperoni. This is the kind we buy the stick and you cut it up. Just because that's what we have. Okay, so I have to start with 5 cloves of garlic. I put some extra virgin olive oil in just to grease the bottom of the pan. I'm going to roast it over medium heat. And I'm going to try putting like the pepperoni in. I don't know. Just so it goes with the mixes good with the sauce. So 5 cloves of garlic. We're going to do 6 because that's what I have. This is a garlic press from Pampered Chef, not sponsored. Just something I use and enjoy. It just, you can put it with the skin in, on, skin off, however you want to do it. And see, it gets it all out. And just wash your hands again. And then I'm going to cut up this pepperoni like julienne it. Maybe cut it in half also. Seems a little big because it is a Hot Pocket. Okay, so I cut that all up. I'm going to just warm up the pan and the garlic and fry the meat a little bit just to kind of meld the flavors. And then I'm going to add the rest of the stuff in. I don't know. He said 1 tablespoon of rosemary. That seems like an awful lot. So I might cut back on that. We'll see. So we're just waiting for that to happen. Let me just clean up while we wait. You hear that? It smells so delicious. So I'm just gonna let it brown up. I'm gonna turn it down to medium, yeah. 1 tablespoon of rosemary. This is already crushed for 10 seconds before I add the tomato paste. Okay, I think I may have put a little too much olive oil in. Sorry for that. But I have, I put in the whole can of tomato paste that you see in 6-ounce can. Then I filled that 6-ounce can with water and added that as well because everything was happening so fast. So now I think I'm gonna turn this up a little and see. Maybe I shouldn't have put so much water then. Does that put too much fat? Let's see. Wish me luck. If it needs to be thicker, I might add more pepperoni. Hey, Bean.
What you doing?
Making your guys' Hot Pockets for the week.
Hot Pockets to eat.
Okay, so I only added 1 tablespoon of sugar in. I didn't want to add too much. I added a lot more pepperoni because really that's the point of the whole Hot Pocket. You're not in it for the sauce. You want the pepperoni and stuff like that. So this is what it's looking like. It's still a little thin, but you have to add cheeses and stuff to it. So I think that'll thicken it up quite a bit. So as of right now, I'm not too worried about it. But I am going to let it cool down. So this way, when I go to make the pockets, it won't be hot and hard to work with the dough. Okay, so now I'm gonna make the ham and cheese Hot Pockets. I want to, this is a made up recipe. The broccoli I froze because I wasn't making it right away. So if it's got white crystals, you officially know why. Because I did freeze it first. So I'm just gonna cut it up. I'm gonna try and cut it as small as possible. No stems. And I also, just to make it easier, I bought the cubed ham. Just to make it easier. And something I wanted to try was cheese sauce. That's what gave me the idea to do a ham and cheese one. I had seen it and I'm like, how cool would that be? So we'll see how it works out. It's either gonna be good or it's not. And obviously this one is strictly for Logan. He's the only one who can eat it. And my little taste tester tasted some of the pepperoni. She said it was good. It's not done, it's just, that's where we're at the moment. She's in the background playing. That's why it's so loud. Hopefully it's not too bad. So I'm cutting the broccoli up nice and fine, because remember the Hot Pockets are small. So you want to pack a lot of punch in a little bite. I'm just going to wash my hands and kind of clean off my board. I'm going to use all of this ham. I'm going to use all this ham because I don't know what else to do with it. You know what, I could... Alright, I'm just going to use half the ham because I can add it to eggs for the kids' egg sandwiches. Okay, here comes the moment of truth. My most exciting part. The cheese sauce. Oh, wow. It looks like the stuff you get in the shells and cheese. Yeah, I think for sure we need to. I'm gonna put on here to kind of heat it up. And can you still see? Alright, I'm gonna put it there. Kind of get it warm. Get the cheese sauce warm. I don't know if you want too much, too little. I don't know what the answer is with this. That's what it looks like. So let's recap this one. I used, this is 16 ounces, so I used 8 ounces of chopped ham, 6 ounces of broccoli finely chopped without the stems, and a 4 ounce, so like 6 ounces, 6 to 8 ounces of Velveeta cheese. And this is what you get. Alright, so let me clean up and get ready to do the, what do they call? The dough. Okay, so I cleaned all that up so we could work on the dough. Of course, I have to have a lot of stuff here to hold the mat down, so that's why you see so much. Oh. And I forgot to put flour down. Hopefully that's enough. Okay. So I just bought dough sheets. That's all it is. Normally I buy croissants and then just put them together. But I decided to just buy the sheets and make my hot pocket size. Whatever size I want to make it. Let's see how that works. Straight, but okay. Okay. So I am going to take the pizza cutter. Make them probably this long. Do it like that. And I do have a pan like this parchment already heating. And I think I'm gonna fill them, and I'm not sure. But let me add to this mixture that's the dog eating. Okay. So I am going to add Parmesan cheese. looks, oh my god. So half a cup of Parmesan cheese and a cup of mozzarella. This looks so good. You ready?
Yep.
You like it with the cheese?
Yep.
Awesome. Just gonna add the filling into each one and then move them onto a parchment lined pan. And then I'll do the tops. Okay, change of plans. I'm gonna put tops on them, use a egg wash for color, and go like that. Each filling, that filling that you see right there, which looks perfect for me, is 1 heaping tablespoon. That's all it is. But it looks good. I'm also going to use a fork to crimp the edges and use the egg wash to seal the edges. So let's get started. Okay, here's some that are done. 3 full ones and a little ravioli looking one. I have a feeling I do not have enough dough and too much filling. This is how much filling we've used. Not much. So I'll just keep chugging along. I just want to clean this up a little. An issue I did have was the dough was getting room temperature quick and getting hard to work with. So I guess I'm gonna try and be quicker this next set. For anyone wondering, I'm using croissant dough sheets. I would normally buy these the no name brand because these ones get super fluffy, but I can't find sheets in the no name brand, so I have to use the name brand. But I do suggest if you can find, if you can find these in no name brand, you're better off because these get so fluffy that it ends up being like too much dough. Okay, you see the hole that I did? It's because I used the fork to open the container and I poked a hole in it. So anyway, I roll it out then, so it shouldn't matter. Here's what a pan looks like. To tell, why do I keep hitting this? To tell the difference between the Italian ham and cheese, I added Italian seasoning to the Italian ones. Not Italian, to the pizza ones. That's how I'm going to tell the difference. Okay, so that's all I have left of the pepperoni one. Unfortunately, this is my last dough. I've gone through 4 doughs. So for the pepperoni one, that one's fine. But the chicken and broccoli, I'm gonna have to buy some more dough to finish, but this is what we're working with. And of course we'll have a little ravioli looking one. So this is the last little bit. I just, it's not sealed. It might all fall out.
Oh, can I do it?
I start cleaning up a little.
Can I?
Hold on, Victoria.
Okay.
Okay.
I still think you're doing like a great job on that one.
Thank you. Do it good because that's what gives it its beautiful color. So I gotta get more dough to finish the rest, the ham and cheese ones, and that's it. Then I gotta bake them, so I'm gonna bake them at 350. Oh, I didn't read the dough container. I think it's like 10-15 minutes. Follow the instructions on the can, because remember the insides are cooked and can be eaten raw, so you don't have to worry about that. You just want to cook the dough. So you're just following it to the dough's directions, which I threw out. So we're gonna wing it. I'll check it after like 10 minutes and go from there. And the reason why we're putting an egg wash on is for color. You can just use water to seal them and not put an egg wash on, but it just looks so sickly. I don't know how to explain it. So I like to do the egg wash to give it a little color, brown them up nice. They look more appealing. It's just for looks. It doesn't change the taste. And that's why we do it. And then I gotta clean up and wait for the other ones so we can finish. Does need some color, and I'm putting Italian seasoning on it just so we know that it is pizza inside. I mean, you can clearly see on the around the edges, but it's just so we know. Okay, let's put it in the oven. Okay, here they are done. Because I didn't preheat the oven, they had to go in for 20. Get them all together. Ooh, so the cheese ones did leak. I didn't do a good job sealing them.
Whoa, that looks pretty cooked. This one,
look
look at that. That looks.
It looks so good.
Is it?
It's hot.